replace 1 with sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, still fine. The forward is applicable and the reverse is applicable, guys. Ne? Same here, the forward is applicable, reverse is applicable. The forward is applicable, the reverse is applicable. Don't be scared to use these things like forward, reverse, depending on what scenario you are having. So let's go back to the question. Ne? Let's go back to the question. So we need, so this type of the question, it tells us, well, okay, now we are having this. We have to prove that our left hand side is going to be equals to our RHS. So many people, they struggle to do these things because of why? They are interfering with both sides. Ne? So the rule number 1, you should choose the side that you feel like it's more complicated to deal with, and the one that is easier to deal with, you can leave it. So you can see on our right hand side, we only have this tan, and this tan, it tells us, or no, there's nothing we can do much. We can't do much about this tan, but the only thing that we can do is to leave it. So we're going to leave it as it is, but we can deal with this one. So we can see where a lot is going on here. So what is going on here? We can see where we have more. Thank you for the follow. We have different terms, 2 brackets and 2 brackets, different terms. Okay, here it's complicated. There's a lot that is going on. So here it means, or okay, now we have to deal with the side that is more complicated and make it easier. So it means, or okay, this, it's equals to that, ne? This is equals to that, but the only thing that we have to do is to prove that indeed that this is gonna be equals to that. Ne? So now we are going to choose one side. So which side are we going to choose? Who can tell me which side that you are going to choose? Which side that you are going to choose? Thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining my midnight session. Today we are having a midnight session. This one I have to call it a secret session. It's not for anyone, but it's for the one who is serious. So which side we are going to choose? Which side? Obviously, we are going to choose our left hand side. Ne? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our left hand side. So on our left hand side, what do we notice? Let's go back to our identities. On our identities, we have tan is going to be equals to sine over cos, which is fine. Sine squared x, sine squared theta is going to be plus tomorrow morning, ne? Tomorrow morning I'm going to do grade 10. So sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is going to be equals to 1. This is an identity. And we have sine squared theta, which is equals to 1 minus cos squared theta. And cos squared theta is going to be equals to 1 minus sine squared theta. And guys, let me give you a tip. Ne? Let me give you a tip. Don't just because of I gave you this, ne? Just because of this, it's applicable. Ne? You shouldn't rush. You can see even this equation. It is a bit complicated. So it's going to be a challenge for you to deal with this kind of an equation. Ne? But you shouldn't rush to substitute with the identity. You just have to do it step by step up until you see, hore, is it necessary for me to substitute this tan with sine over cos? Because you can see, hore, here, if I use this identity here on tan, this is going to be more complicated. Why? It's because of you're going to have 1 over sine over cos. It's going to be more complicated and you are going to have a tough match, guys. Ne? You are going to have a tough match here. Why are you going to have a tough match? Is because of this one. And this, obviously, multiplying this and sine of 1 over sine over cos. And if you are substituting that also, sine over cos, we see everything will be just straining. Just make sure that you keep your expression as simple as possible. Now let's see what kind of an identity do we see. We see this one, it's this one, ne? we see what now we have sine squared theta is going to be equals to 1 minus cos squared theta. We are going to start with this one because this one we can just reduce it. We can just narrow it and substitute this guy with sine theta. Okay, I'm just going to write tan theta the way it is plus 1 over tan theta, of which is fine by me. But instead of writing 1 minus cos squared theta, where is this coming from? It's coming from here, guys. Sine squared theta is going to be equals to 1 minus cos squared theta. It's just a transpose. I just transpose that one and I have that one. And if I transpose sine, obviously, these are different types of the identities that I'm going to have. So I'm just going to substitute this one. Substituting this one with its identity. So what am I going to have? I'm going to have sine squared theta. Ne? I'm going to have sine squared theta. And remember, I'm dealing with the left hand side. Ne? I'm dealing with this side because I feel like this side is more complicated than that side. But one thing I don't suggest people to do, don't interfere with both sides. You are not solving for theta here. You are proving what this is equals to that. We are not solving for theta. We are proving what this is equals to that. Ne? So now I'm going to prove this individually on its own side. I'm going to prove this on its own side. This on its own side, but not interfering that you won't see me or divided by sine squared theta, then sine squared theta, it falls on the other side. No. We don't do that. We are just focusing on the left hand side, trying to narrow it and solve it and solving up until we have tan theta. Then we conclude with our statement. So let's continue. Now I just substituted this guy into sine theta, and that is going to be also tan theta. I want to show you that I'm not interfering with both sides. Ne? Now, what is the next step? I'm just going to distribute. Ne? I'm going to distribute. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to say, I'm just going to apply my FOIL method. As I'm applying my FOIL method, this one will multiply that one, and this one will multiply that one. So I'm just going to simply have tan. And guys, notice why one equation it's cleaner. It's not so complicated. It's way too clean. So it means what I'm trying to organize my equations. I'm not rushing to substitute this guy. So look, tan theta, I'm going to multiply it with sine squared theta, and obviously I'm going to multiply that with plus. In order for you to make this to be simple, don't just, I know how you can just say sine squared theta over tan theta, but what I suggest you to do, you just have to say 1 over tan theta for now, multiplied by sine squared theta, just for you to see what's going on here. Let me remove this bracket just to see. Yeah, I'm teaching every day, not quite every day, but you have to follow so that whenever I'm live you can see, ne? Like other people, I'm sure what other people, they saw what I'm live, then they join. And thanks for joining. I really appreciate your attendance, and I really appreciate your time, guys, ne? I know, and I wish God will bless you through your journey of learning, guys. And I will, trust me, the chance that I get for me to help you, and I will help you, guys. I will make sure that I help you. So let's continue. I distributed that and multiplied this 1 over tan theta with this sine squared theta, and I multiplied this sine tan theta. Here is my tan theta. It's multiplied with sine squared theta. Now this is all that is going to be equals to tan theta. Again, guys, I'm just showing you what I'm not interfering with both sides. Ne? Thank you very much for sharing. So again, what am I going to do? Now, since I have my tan theta multiplied by sine squared theta plus 1 over tan theta multiplied by sine squared theta, which is equals to tan theta. It's fine. Now we can substitute this tan theta using our identity that we are having. The tan theta, this one, tan theta, we can substitute this tan theta with sine squared theta divided by cos squared theta. I didn't rush from the get-go, okay, this is equals to that. No, guys, I didn't rush from the get-go. I just tried to organize my expression on my left-hand side, and I tried to narrow it so that it can make sense to me. So who can tell me, how many terms do I have here on my left-hand side? How many terms do I have? Hey, it's time for you guys to engage. We have to engage. I don't like quiet people. Let's engage. How many terms do we have on my left-hand side? How many terms do we have? Why for? We have 2 terms, guys. We have 2 terms. We identify a term with plus or minus. Ne? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your participation. We identify the term with this plus. So whatever that is here, whether we have a multiplication, this it doesn't identify a term. So with this addition, it divides this term from that term. It separates this term and from that term. So it makes this to have 2 terms. Thank you very much for those who said 2 terms. And now we are going to substitute this one. Ne? So this equation, guys, I'm going to do it alone. And I'm going to give you the one that we are going to do together. Today we are studying. Thank you very much for attending. I really appreciate that. So here I'm going to substitute this guy with sine theta over cos theta. You see what this sine theta over cos theta is? They are representing tan theta, and I'm still having my multiplication. And as I'm having my multiplication, I'm going to say sine squared theta. So I'm going to have my sine squared theta. Ne? My sine squared theta, it's still there. Now I'm going to have my addition. I'm not doing funny things. Ne? I'm just following the sequence that I created. Plus 1 over tan theta is going to be 1 over sine theta over cos theta. Don't be scared to write it. You have a right to write it like this. You shouldn't be scared, guys. Ne? And you multiply this whole thing with sine squared theta. It's equals to tan theta. Again, I'm not interfering with both sides. Right hand side is right hand side. Left hand side is left hand side. Ne? I'm not interfering with both sides. Ne? Now, who can tell me, how can I rewrite this first term? Ne? How can I rewrite this first term? You can just give me the answer on the numerator. Then obviously the denominator is going to be warawar. Just give me the answer. How can we rewrite this as first term? I don't want you to write long things. I'm not sure how are you going to engage with this one, but it's fine. We will fight for us to engage. So how can I rewrite this? Yes, thank you very much. Ne? It's going to be sine cubed theta, ne? Over obviously cos theta. You see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make this to be as simple as possible, ne? As this thing, it becomes as simple as possible. So you see how this term is now organized, ne? You can see how I'm keeping my equation as clean as possible. You can see how I didn't rush. I still say this. I didn't rush by substituting this with its identity. I didn't rush. I just changed this because I know if I change this, I'm shifting these 2 terms from 2 terms to 1 term. Wabon? I'm shifting this from many variables to 2 variables. Now I'm having this organized term. So how can I rewrite this? Who can tell me? How can I rewrite this? How can I rewrite this? Let's be smart. How can we rewrite this so that it can be organized? We want to avoid, yes, yes. Let's get a confirmation. How can we rewrite this? Confirmation. Is he right? Can I have a yes or no? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this is just a reciprocal. Ne? Yes, he is right. Thank you very much. They are saying you're right, my friend. Thank you very much. So we are going to have a course. Guys, those who just joined, you can represent your theta with your act. Like with this guy, ne? As we know or we don't have theta, we can represent the theta with this guy. And in the meantime, please type for me F1 so that we can avoid to be blocked. Hey, you know TikTok. You can represent your theta with this guy, ne? Yeah, because I need you to engage in this lesson. So we are having cos theta divided by sine theta multiplied by sine squared theta, which is going to be equals to tan theta. Ne? Now we are going to have cos theta divided by sine theta multiplied by sine squared theta. All right. So now what are we having? You can see it's clean, guys. It's perfect. It's clean. Make sure that your equations are clean so that they can make sense to you. It's clean. Now let's go back. Now since we are having this, we are having this. How? Okay, we are having this, and okay, we are having that. We are having this. So now what do? Let's see. Let's make a plan now. What happened to that one? Oh. Look, my friend, if you have 1 over x over y, ne? In order for you to write this, so this is going to be equals to 1. Those ones who know, please help me. Help him. What is the answer here? Let's help each other. Let's help this one here. Let's help Yusuf. Thank you very much. Yes, it's going to be y over x, ne? Let's say we have 1 over a over b. Let's help him. Let's help Yusuf. What is the answer here? Let's help Mr. Yusuf. Yeah, b over a. Thank you very much. B over a. I think by now Yusuf is covered. I believe. Thank you very much for your participation. So now, let's see. Let's make a plan. Ne? Now, we have this guy, and we have cos theta and sine squared theta. Ne? Now we have this guy, and we want to make a plan. Thank you very much, my friend. If you are helped. Ascari, the aim is to make this guy to be equals to tan theta, and now we want to make sure that the numerators, they are going to be of the same ratio. So now I can just change this guy. Ne? I want to see what is it that I'm going to have. Ne? Let's see. I'm going to change this guy into I don't know. Ne? I'm not copying from anywhere. I'm doing this with you. You are more than welcome to help. Ne? I'm going to change this guy into sine theta multiplied by sine theta squared over cos multiplied by cos theta and plus, okay, I can see over here I still have my cos theta multiplied by sine squared theta all over sine theta, ne? Sine theta, yeah, sine theta. So now let's see, because I can see over here this one theta and that one theta, they will cancel out, right? Okay, This one I feel like it's not necessary, but let's leave it like that. So I'm just going to say sine theta multiplied by sine squared theta. I was just taking my chances here. Over cos theta is going to be plus, if I cancel out the 2, it's going to be 1 theta. Okay, what answer am I going to help here? Yeah, it's the same, it's sine cube theta. So here I'm going to cancel out this 1 theta and that 1 theta, ne? And as I'm cancelling out this 1 theta and that 1 theta, I'm going to have this cancel that, and I'm going to have cos theta multiplied by sine theta, ne? And I'm going to have this, all of that. Yes, thank you very much. This, all of that, and that, ne? So let's rewrite our thing, okay? Like, let's see what, okay, let me just put this back because it was unnecessary for me to do this. Sine cubed theta over cos theta. Now I can see what this is cancelled out. Guys, remember, I'm proving that this is going to be equals to tan theta. Don't get confused. This, I'm proving this to be equals to cos to be tan theta. Then now I want people like these ones. I will block them. I will block you, my friend. If you are here with the silly what I will block you, my friend. So plus cos theta multiplied by sine theta. So now I will have to make sure that they are of the same denominator, ne? So let's just do it this, ne? From grade 10, if I have 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3 is going to be equals to what? I will just take this denominator and multiply this term by 1, and I'm going to have 1 over 2 multiplied by 3 over 3 minus plus 1 over 3 multiplied by 2 over 2. You see where I took this denominator, multiply this side, and took this denominator, multiply this side, right? And I will have 1 over, is going to be 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6, which is going to be 5 over 6. What I did here, I'm going to do it same here. So since here I have a denominator of 1, ne? Since here I have this cos theta sin theta over 1, I'm going to make sure that this guy, it will have the same denominator as that. So let's continue. Sine 3 theta over cos theta is going to be plus cos theta sin theta cos theta multiplied by sine theta multiplied by, what am I going to multiply with? Let me ask you guys, what am I going to multiply this term with? How can I multiply this term with 1? The one that I'm going to multiply with, I'm just going to say cos theta over cos. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will explain after. Prince, I will explain after. Cos theta, because I'm not copying from anywhere, guys, ne? I'm not copying from anywhere. We are doing this together, ne? We are doing this together. That's why I want you to engage. I stand to be corrected. But if you come with negative energy, I will block you. I stand to be corrected here. If we come with negative energy, block. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now you can see, Hore. All right, we have this guy and that guy, ne? Then we are having sine 3 theta over cos theta, which is plus cos theta multiplied by cos theta. We are going to have cos squared theta, ne? Multiplied by sine theta, right? Which is all divided by cos theta, ne? We are getting somewhere. Now I see the answer. We are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. So now we have this being the common denominator. We have this being the common denominator. Then I'm going to add the numerator. So I'm going to have my cos theta being like that. Obviously, my cos theta being like that. And I'm going to have what you call sine. I think I was right. I have to separate this into that. I think I was right. I have a feeling that I'm right. Sine 3 theta plus cos squared theta multiplied by sine theta, which is all divided by cos theta. Ne? Remember, guys, I'm coming back again. I'm proving that this is going to be equals to tan theta. Ne? I'm proving that this is going to be equals to tan theta. Ke nyaka le bona le na le tirang hore le smart hore don't want why not cancel the other course left with others still have the same. Aye, look the magic. Check the magic. Ne? How many times do we have on the numerator? Check the magic when. Wabona math requires patience, guys, ne? Reta, I see you. Nyakbona Reta, Reta, and you are on the right track. Yeah, on the right track. Yeah, success. Okay. 2. Thank you very much. And in the meantime, can I have an F1? And what is common here? What is common between the two? Yes, the signs, they are common. Okay? These two signs, they are common. Thank you very much. So I'm going to have this sine theta being taken out as the common factor. So I'm going to have sine theta, which is, and I'm going to have sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, ne? Which is going to be sine over cos theta. So what is this? What is this, guys? What is this? Thank you very much, Anonymous. Yeah. It's gonna be equals to what, guys? We have sine theta over cos theta, which is gonna be equals to tan theta. Yo, we ran this race. Thank you very much. Oh, it's the identity. Sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is gonna be equals to 1. Ne? Then yeah, guys, let me tell you something. Let me give you a tip. Ne? There are people who are just here who are trying to prove a point and who are trying to make this thing, like who are trying to contaminate this lesson and make themselves to be better than anyone. So here, that's why I'm saying we are not here to brag. We are here to help each other. If I did a mistake, you come in front or no, why don't you do this? Say, why don't you do this? Some people, they will want to make everything to look wrong, and they will discourage you to not to learn, and only to find out, no man, this